Alright, hello everybody. It is I, Granorite, and here we are back with another episode of Let's Play Pokemon Leaf Green with our Grass-type team. Things that happened while we were leveling up to level 21. I think we got Fake Out on stream. We got Confusion on Exeggcute, which is awesome. Nothing on Lileep, and then Fake Out on Lombre. Coolio. We're going to be taking on Misty to start off this episode, and we're going to swap up a Nuzleaf to hopefully do that. See how it does. Do I want to do that? Actually, let's start with Exeggcute. Alright, here we go. Let's go for a Leech Seed. We don't care if it hardens. Confusion. Good damage. We confused it. Does she just waste a healing item on it here? She does. Excellent. It's still confused. It's still leech seeded. Take yourself out. Yes! I mean, it doesn't take itself out, but it still damages itself. Excellent. Good job, Exeggcute. Star me. Let's go to Nuzleaf. Someone asked on YouTube the other day why Exeggcute's sprite's so big. I don't know why. I don't have an answer. Lombre's was also big. Not Lombre's. Lotad's was also big. But all I could say is it's got something to do with the sprite pool it pulls from on PokeLink for the national animated sprites. And so I'm guessing the last game that Exeggcute was used in, I think it's really small, but for some reason it blows it up really big, and I don't know why. So that's, I mean, Exeggute's just big. It'll fix itself when it evolves, because we've used it in past streams and it's fixed itself. That was an easy fight. Of course, we were super effective, so that was nice. Who are we getting special defense on? Lileep and Gloom? Yes. Alright, let's teach Water Pulse. We should be able to teach that to Lombre. Good water type move here. Excellent. Let's just heal up since we're right here, and then let's start making our way down to Vermilion. So our target for the next gym is level 24. Innocent bystander, likely story. Very nice. We could get some attack stat on Lileep, because it will have a physical attack with Ancient Power when it has it. We're going to swap Lileep in here, and then we're going to go to Gloom. Well, that does do a bit of damage. Now we're gonna have this Gloom for forever. We don't get rid of this Gloom until the post game. It's just gonna be. Alright, we get Dig. I don't think we teach that to anybody. So they go heal again. Alright, Speed is the next name of the game. I'm just gonna go ahead and swap Nuzleaf up here. We'll get some speed on some other Pokemon as well. What are we at Pokedex-wise? 20. We can get 3. Easy enough. Plus 1 evolution, so that's 4. So I need to still catch 6 Pokemon. I don't think I caught anything up at Cerulean. I'll do that next time we go back. Or at the end of this episode. Here's our Meowth that we want. I'm gonna take this out if I fake out it. Yeah, you are, because you'll critical hit it. I get another one. There we go. Actually, let's just go back and catch this stuff really quick. Okay, here's a Bellsprout that we need. Actually catching Pokemon in a Pokemon game. You would never think it, Crescendomon. Alright, I think there's only 2 more things we need to catch up here that I didn't think about. Alright, so we can get a Sandshrew over here. Gloom does not have Sleep Powder anymore. It does have Stun Spore. The only thing we need to catch left is an Abra. We could try to Stun Spore one. See if we can get it really quick. I mean, after we Stun Spore it, we need it to be fully paralyzed too. It's not just that we have to hit it with a Stun Spore. I thought you were going to 4th of July stuff, Crescendomon. Dude, I gotta find another one. I had to hop in the stream to keep your streak alive and then hop back out. Ah, come on. Oh, you had to run to the store to pick up goodies. Ah, I see. I misread your message then. Come on, Abra. Oh, that one's just faster. Could just throw Pokeballs. So we can catch one. Time to be lazy. Gotcha. Well, be lazy with me for an hour while we play some Pokemon. Come on, Abra. Yay! We were lucky that that one was fully paralyzed 2 turns in a row. Alright. That's all I needed to catch. I forgot to catch that while grass training. Alright, let's get down to Vermilion again. We'll skip these trainers. Actually, we're gonna take on this guy. Because it's got really good stats here on Butterfree. Let's Poison Powder the Butterfree if we can. Excellent. Then we Secret Power it. Ah, we are asleep. Well, we got the Poison Powder on first, but we are now confused. Now we are stunned and confused. There we go. Alright. Now let's get into Vermilion. We'll come back up and fight these trainers later. I want to take on the SSN first. Good critical hit fake out. Goodness gracious. Going. One more. Nah, I didn't get it. All right. Get the Versus Seeker. Get the bike voucher. Alright, on to the boat. Gonna beat up on a couple of Growliths to start thing out. See if Lileep can do it. Go for Acid, I guess. Now remember, Lileep has suction cups, so it cannot be roared out, funnily enough. But I think we're still going to take significant damage from Ember if he decides to use that over and over. We do have a couple potions, though, so that'll be good. Get out of here. Didn't learn from the first one. Your trainer's not very smart. Very nice. First Growlithe roar doesn't work because of suction cup. Second one comes in. Maybe this time. Most definitely. Oh, if we get poison, that's gonna suck. Oh, I had to open my mouth. Mouth open. Into existence, it was spoke. Baloney. At least he took it out before we went down. Be quiet over there, Krishinamon. I don't want to hear it from you. Let's also swap an Exeggcute here. I know, but you already said it first. It's true. It is true. I said it, and thus it happened. Astonish. Double kick is pretty good against Lileep. Man, first turn poison again with that poison. Like, it was the first poison sting it used, and it still gets it. Who else do I want speed on? We can get a little more speed on Gloom, I guess. So, what do you foresee difficulties-wise for this team, Crescenabon? Is there anything that's jumping out as you is going to be difficult, you think, for this team? Can anybody learn Brick Break? Nuzleaf and Lombre can. Can anybody learn Dig? Nuzleaf can. Right now, could get rid of Rock Tomb for Dig. Yeah, when you start insulting the game, it gets mad at you. It makes all the RNG in the game's favor. You know it. The game is forever listening. I be mad. And that's going to be the hardest thing for us. Nice. I don't know, maybe the champ's final Arcanine. Well, we'll have Ludicolo with Surf. Hide our Lileep behind the Exeggcute sprite. This team's got pretty good coverage, all things considered. Yeah, I was gonna say, does this shelter know Icicle Crash? And it does, of course. Or not Crash, but Spear, whatever. Really? Frickin' 5 times after hitting ourselves in the face? Like, that was the only way we were going down there. Five times after hitting ourselves in the face. What baloney. You know, we use multi-hit attacks. They never hit 5 times. Ever. Have you ever thought of opening a deli sandwich shop? It's an odd question. Why? I don't know where... This is gonna have some joke, and I don't know where this is going. This game is giving you so much baloney that you could open up one. Yes, I could, couldn't I? We're gonna get all the special attack on the team. Oh, we missed because of the smoke screen. Because remember, one smoke screen that the AI uses is better than the 6 that we use. Just gonna swap straight the Lombre. Not even gonna give the Shelter a chance. There's Ingrain for Lileep, so that's nice. Well, hey, Krishinabon, would you like to hear movesets? Alright, let's see what we got here. Remember, each Pokemon has to have a signature move if they have one, which I think there's only one on the team, and that's Barrage, the most amazing move for Exeggcute. They also have to have a grass attack. Alright, so what we have here, Exeggutor is going to know Leech Seed. Just a second. Leech Seed, Psychic, Return, and Barrage. And then Blossom is going to have Petal Dance, Sludge Bomb, Stun Spore, and Double Team. Ludicolo is going to have Absorb, Surf, Ice Beam, and Rain Dance. Shiftry is going to have Bullet Seed, Feint Attack, Extra Sensory, and Fake Out. And then Credilli is going to have Giga Drain, Ancient Power, Ingrain, and Amnesia. At least that's the plan, at least. For the rules you have, those are good movesets. Yes. This team was very sparse on the grass moves I could pick for each one, and then the couple grass TMs that we get, moving stuff around. So I had to be very picky-choosy where I wanted stuff. And then, of course, what they had available to them in their movesets and such. We could have taught Solar Beam to someone, but I didn't have a good spot to put Solar Beam and Sunny Day. The problem, yeah, having Absorb as a final move isn't high on anyone's list. Yeah. I didn't want to pair Solar Beam with Rain Dance. I mean, I could have gave Solar Beam to Exeggutor, and then in place of Leech Seed, and then Sunny Day in place of Return, but we were going to be slapping attack EVs on people anyways, probably Exeggcute, and I was like, oh, we can take advantage of them if we get Return on it, and Return's not a bad move, and Exeggutor's got decent attack anyway. But I figured that it would be okay for Ludicolo to have Absorb, because it was going to have Surf and Ice Beam anyways, you know, to make up for that as a special attacker. What's going on? Pressing down, but it's going over. You always feel like Sunny Day isn't too good for an all-grass team as the main strategy, since Sunny Day powers up fire moves and grass is weak to fire. I know, but we have 2 Pokemon on the team that also have Chlorophyll as an ability, which would double their speed stat. But again, I don't know if it's worth the payout, you know, worth the punishment. And it does make Solar Beam go in a single turn instead of 2 turns. But it just... You're right. Per the drawbacks of Sunny Day, it doesn't feel like a good payout. But I guess it's only if we're dealing with fire Pokemon or Pokemon with fire moves. Otherwise, it's only benefiting us. Stardust. Let's Nuzleaf. Good pulse. I think it's funny that Lileep totally negates what these gentlemen want to do with Growlithe because it can't roar it out. Flinch me with your stupid dog. Ah, stupid dog. Made me look bad. Ooga booga booga. Gotta be careful, someone will rage if they hear me. Granorite don't like dogs. Alright, rival fight time. Oh my gosh, my Nuzleaf is hatching. Fig out. Bam. Good critical hit. Nice. Get out of here, you Boyd. Ivysaur's coming out next. We then go to Gloom. for the doom. Ha! Take that, Ivysaur. Missing your stun spore. Paralysis. Yes! Beautiful. Doesn't work out for us very often, but when it does, chef's kiss. I think we're going to keep Secret Power in place of Acid. I mean, I guess we could get rid of... We're not keeping Poison Powder. We're getting rid of Poison Powder, yes? So we're keeping Stun Spore. We'll get rid of Poison Powder for Acid. Deborah. Good flinch. Our fake out was disabled. Oh no. Zereticate. We'll go to that's an Executor. Execute. About bite these eggs. Get some protein. Put you to sleep. Oh yeah. It's all over now. Alright, let's get cut. Go ahead and teach it. Watch the boat sail away. Alright, let's go beat up on some trainers and Lieutenant Surge Gym. See what we're at, and then we'll go beat up on some other trainers. I do like to beat up on them trainers. Almost got it. Let's go. That's not what I wanted. Nuzleaf. There you go. Voltorb has got a lot of special defense. Surprisingly so. Magnemite. Alright, well we have it leech seeded, which means it's now just a matter... Oh, but he's got Sonic Boom. And all we can do is hit ourselves in the face. That was a risk. We got out of the confusion there just in time. I mean, that's all we do in confusion. Smack ourselves in the face. It's just, you know, other Pokemon are confused. It's what, 50% of the time, 25% of the time? I don't even know what the percentage is. It feels like it's like 5% of the time. And then for us, it's like the other 95% of the time. Alright, well, we now know if he quick attacks us, he cannot damage us enough to win. Alright. Let's get out to this other route. Opponent gets confused. Yeah, we get... I mean, it is! It feels so weighted, Christianabon. That's why you never use Confusion Strats when you play Gen 1, yeah. Poisoned. Oh, I called you out? You're like, oh no, we don't always poison on the first turn. You only use Paralysis Strats when you use Pokemon for Stadium, as it did help some there. Yeah, well, Stadium is dumb. Sorry. I feel very strongly about that. Stop Sonic booming my Exeggcute. You son of a bitch. Confused. My old nemesis! Foiled again! Kid, you want to buy some drugs? We don't get the option to switch now that we've ingrained. We just gotta go. There's the poison. Well, I don't trust that we're not gonna go down. Just a sec. got a Squirtle. And then we're going to get a bunch of super useless speed EVs on Lileep. Well, I guess there is one spot I could get a little bit more HP. There's just... everybody around here's got speed. Everybody wants speed. Only one speedy bee. I mean, attack is one thing. Speed. Lileep is not fast. Why would I put useless speed EVs on it? I mean, it's gonna happen though. There's no way around it. I might as well just suck it up and get it done. He's gonna sand attack me, and we've stuck ourselves in here now. Oh no, he poison stings us instead. Okay, I should have expected that though. There's the sand attack, and we're poisoned. Suck it up, Buttercup. Take the speed EVs. I mean, that's what Kanto likes to give us. Attack, defense, and speed. All physical. Can't hit nothing anyway. Frack! Sandshrew, you son of a... Stop poisoning my Lileep! I'm in a nightmare. It's just a nightmare. Oh my god, just constrict it one frickin' time. Now we're gonna go down to the Zubat. Because of the poison. Let's center ourselves. Remind us that it's just a game. You game? It's just a game! Fucker. Oh my gosh. Gosh darn it. Christian Abad, do you wonder sometimes? Maybe we should play a different game for my own sanity. Someone's gonna find my channel and do a dissertation on it, and how a person can go insane playing Pokemon. We can see here the early stages of insanity beginning to set in. Clearly, this man is not okay. Alright, we skipped this other guy up here. Granorite's nightmare. Pop a blood vessel. Now I'll have that memory of that fight forever. You're so kind, Christian Amon. Thank you for helping me archive that. I think I'm gonna teach Dig to Nuzleaf in place of Rock Tomb. Just for this next gem. I still need to catch 2 Pokemon, so if I can catch a Diglett and a Drowsy, we'll be good. Oh, you son of a... Oh, come on! Thank you. Frigger fraggin'. Fragger 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 frigger. Alright, we're in the Lieutenant Surge fight. I would be fine proccing a healing item here. That'd be pretty cool. Nice. Get rid of it. Happy 4th of July. The fireworks are going off in this stream like crazy, everybody. Alright, Pikachu's coming out next. Let's try to take it out with Lileep. Good damage. Well, good job, Lileep. Alright, here comes Raichu. We'll go to Nuzleaf. Oh, I should have gave the Cherry Berry to Nuzleaf. We did not get paralyzed. Fuck you. Speak of the little paralysis on top. At least we won first. Stupid game. Easy fight, never any issues. That was pretty simple, all things considered, honestly. We still have a couple fights over here we need to do. Nice. We're gonna get 4 more speed. This next fight. Probably get it on Lombre. Well, no, because Lombre's gonna get a bunch of defense with Lileep. Maybe I just put on Lileep. Go heal. Then I need to catch a Drowsy, and then I need to catch a Diglett on our way over to get Flash. Hyper Fang from it did like okay, it did 5 damage to us with that Hyper Fang. 5 damage. We healed that pretty much back up with the Ingrain, don't we? Almost. Guess the Tail Whips are allowing it to do just a bit more damage. Next one with a crit and do half. Don't talk. Don't say it, Crescendomon. He's tail whipping a lot. Getting ready for a big hit. 10 damage. Alright, let's find us a Drowsy. Hello. Oh, I should put Gloom out here because we can't Hypnosis a Drowsy. Because they have Insomnia. Alright, just a couple things left we're going to do this episode. I'm going to deposit Lileep just for a bit. We're going to withdraw our Spearow. And go trade it for the Farfetch'd. Drop this in our PC. And then we'll withdraw Abra. Then I need to go buy some repels. Stun Spore it. Thank you. All I can think of is I'm trying to Stun Spore it with Gloom, and Gloom is like that, the really dopey character they used to have in the Looney Tunes that would be like, yeah, no, 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 and like bashfully would put its head up on stuff, and I'd be like, come on, Gloom, Stun Spore it. Yeah, no, 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 no. I'm just over here like... You know what I'm talking about, Krishnabon? Yeah, pretty much, yeah. Spot on emoji. Alright, let's get through... Oh, no, I'm not going to say it. The problem is I've already thought it. And so the game has already known what I was going to say because I thought it. I'm not going to say it. Alright, I was gonna say, alright, let's just get through Diglett's Cave without getting attacked by a level almost 30 Doug Trio. We did. Whew. Alright, we are gonna take on these trainers that are north of here. Remember the Dreamcast slogan? I can't off the top of my head, honestly. What is the Dreamcast slogan? Don't dream it, live it. It's a nightmare. It's thinking. Oh. That's this game. Yeah, very much, yeah. Listens to you and thinks about how to mess with you. My phone already listens to me way too much. You know, I talk about one thing with my wife, then my phone puts like 27 ads about it all over the place. I don't need the game also listening to me and going, you want, like, you talked about some poison. You want 27 poisons? Gives me 3 in one fight. Oh, you don't get flinched because you have shield dust, and you don't get secondary effects from moves. That's right. Torment. We're gonna pass. Let's go to Lombre. I didn't want this on Lombre, actually. I want HP on Exeggcute. Oops. Lombre needs a little bit of noise. Awesome pulse. Excellent. All right. Well, we're gonna get this bike, and then we're gonna call it an episode, and then maybe I'll go relax and play a relaxing game like Dark Souls. Can't be near as hard as Pokemon. Alright, so what are we looking at Pokedex-wise? We have 28, we get a free Eevee, and we'll also have Exeggcute in our Pokedex by then, so that'll get us up to 30. Alright, this is where we are going to end our episode for today. We hope you all enjoyed the episode. We're going to be back, I think, tomorrow with some more Pokemon. So just look to see if we come online. We hope you all have a great rest of your 4th of July. We'll see y'all next time.